A violent storm tears across the ocean, sailors scream, waves crush the ship, and the nobles pray for their lives. But this storm is not made by nature, it is created by a man. A man who was wronged, betrayed, abandoned. And now, after 12 long years, he finally has the power to decide the fate of those who destroyed him. Welcome to The Tempest. The Tempest is often considered Shakespeare's final major play written around 1610. It blends magic, politics, revenge, love, and forgiveness, all on a mysterious island filled with spirits and secrets. This story is not just about a storm on the sea, it is about the storms inside us: anger, grief, power, justice, and the difficult path towards letting go. Let's dive into the world of Prospero, the man behind the Tempest. The play opens with complete chaos: a ship carrying important nobles, King Alonso of Naples, his son Ferdinand, Prospero's treacherous brother Antonio, and others, is caught in a supernatural storm. Lightning splits the sky, the ship creaks and breaks apart. Miraculously, everyone survives. They wash ashore on a strange island. But nothing about this island is ordinary, because the storm was created by Prospero, a powerful magician and the true Duke of Milan. 12 years before the story begins, Prospero was betrayed by his own brother Antonio. Hungry for power, Antonio pushed Prospero aside, stole his dukedom, and forced him and his infant daughter Miranda onto a small boat, left to die. But fate intervened. Prospero and Miranda survived and landed on this island. Here, Prospero discovered ancient magical books left by a wise sorceress. With time, he mastered magic and became the most powerful being on the island. He freed a spirit named Ariel, who becomes his loyal helper. He also enslaved Caliban, the island's original inhabitant, a wild earthy creature who resents Prospero's control. Now, with his enemies shipwrecked on his shore, Prospero sees his chance, not just for revenge but for justice. This island is unlike any world Shakespeare had created before. It hums with unseen music, spirits move through the trees, nothing is what it seems. Ariel, light and airy, carries out magical tasks, creating illusions, leading the men through enchanted forest, and separating the shipwrecked survivors so each group experiences a different test. Caliban, on the other hand, lives in a constant state of bitterness. He believes the island is rightfully his. Prospero believes Caliban tried to harm Miranda. Their relationship is complicated, part master and slave, part symbolic and colonial power. This contrast gives the story depth. Ariel represents the freedom of the mind, Caliban represents the rawness of the physical world. As storms calm and the island's secrets unfold, something unexpected happens. Miranda, who has never seen any man other than her father, meets Ferdinand, the prince who survived the shipwreck. They fall in love instantly, but Prospero, always strategic, pretends to oppose their love. He makes Ferdinand work, moving logs, proving his sincerity. In truth, Prospero is testing him. This love story is simple, pure, and hopeful. It becomes the emotional heart of the play. While the older generation struggles with guilt, ambition, and revenge, the younger generation represents renewal. Meanwhile, the shipwrecked nobles wander around the island. Some feel guilty for their past sins, some try to take advantage of the chaos, others like Sebastian and Antonio still hunger for power and even plot murder. Ariel watches them constantly, using illusions to challenge their morals. The island becomes a giant mirror reflecting their true selves. For most of the play, Prospero's heart is filled with anger. He wants justice, but he also wants control. With Ariel's help, he torments the nobles psychologically, marking them face the weight of their crimes. And then something remarkable happens. Ariel, his spirit servant, says something simple yet powerful. If you saw them now, your heart would soften. Those words break through Prospero's bitterness. He realizes that holding on to revenge makes him a prisoner too. So he chooses something much harder than vengeance. He chooses forgiveness. In the final scene, Prospero brings everyone together. He reveals his identity. He forgives King Alonso. He forgives Antonio, though Antonio never apologizes. He reunites father and son. He blesses the marriage of Ferdinand and Miranda, and then Prospero does something truly profound. He gives up his magic. The staff he raised to summon a storm, he breaks it. The book that gave him power, he drowns it, because peace requires letting go, not just of enemies, but of the desire to control the future. Ariel is finally set free, Caliban is released, and Prospero prepares to return to Italy, no longer a sorcerer, just a man. The Tempest is Shakespeare's farewell to the world of magic, theatre, and power. Many people believe Prospero represents Shakespeare himself, a creator saying goodbye to his art. The play asking big questions. What is true justice? Is revenge ever enough? Can forgiveness transform us? What does power mean when we finally set it down? Prospero's final act of mercy shows that forgiveness is not weakness, it is the highest form of strength. We all carry storms inside us, old wounds, old betrayals, old memories we can't let go of. But the Tempest teaches us this: you can't calm the sea by fighting it, you calm it by choosing peace. Forgiveness is not letting someone win, it is letting yourself be free. If this journey through Shakespeare's magical island inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share. Let's explore more timeless stories, their hidden meanings, and the wisdom they carry. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the greatest magic is letting go.